There's a level of discipline that doesn't inspire people. It scares them. A level where your consistency is so sharp, so unbreakable that people start whispering, "How does he do that?" It's not normal. Today, you're going to learn exactly how to reach that level. The level where excuses die, goals become automatic, and discipline becomes your second nature. And I'm warning you now. This system will change you. Not just your habits, you. There was a guy named Raphael. Smart, talented, hard-working. But every habit he tried to build shattered. Gym 2 months. Meditation 1 week. Reading 3 pages and gone. His life followed the same exhausting cycle. Monday motivation, right arrow. Wednesday negotiation, right arrow. Friday surrender, right arrow. Sunday guilt. He tried everything. Apps, planners, quotes, dopamine detox videos. Nothing worked. Because the real problem wasn't motivation. It was the way his brain was wired. Until one day he learned why Zen monks can practice the same routine every single day for hundreds of years. And trust me, it has nothing to do with willpower. In ancient Japanese monasteries, there's a rule called Guji, practice without gaps. No breaks, no optional days, no negotiations. At 3:30 a.m. every single day since the year 1200. A bell rings. And without thinking, without deciding, the monks rise. Not at 3:29. Not at 3:31. Exactly at 3:30. Do you know what never happens there? A monk lying in bed asking, "Should I get up today?" The question doesn't exist. Because they understand something most people never learn. Your brain puts every commitment into one of 2 categories. Reversible. I'll try. I hope. I'll start Monday. Or irreversible. I am this person now. The first category creates endless negotiation. The second kills negotiation completely. Monks don't try to meditate. They are meditators. Their habits aren't choices. They're identity. So Raphael tried something extreme. He wrote a declaration. I meditate every day at 5 a.m. for 90 days. He signed it, posted it, told everyone. People laughed. You're being dramatic. You won't last. Perfect. Because once everyone knows, failure becomes painful. A Harvard neuroscientist discovered this. When a behavior is public, your brain treats quitting like a threat to your survival. Losing status equals danger. So on day 3, when Raphael's alarm rang at 5:00 a.m., and his mind whispered, "You're tired. You need rest. One day won't matter." Another voice was louder. "Are you willing to tell everyone you quit again?" That fear pushed him out of bed. Motivation didn't. Willpower didn't. Identity did. But even after the identity shift, there was a deeper enemy. Biology. The body hates change. It wants comfort, predictability, safety. Every morning was a fistfight between who he wanted to become and who his body remembered being. Until he learned the monk's second secret. Non-negotiable hours. Most people fail because they waste energy deciding. Morning or night. Before or after work. Gym or home workout. Every decision drains glucose. Fuel your brain needs for discipline. So Raphael eliminated the question entirely. 5:00 a.m. every day. Not because he loved mornings, but because the world was asleep. No notifications. No excuses. The first week felt like torture. The second week felt possible. By the third week, something incredible happened. He woke up 2 minutes before the alarm. His body had begun preparing for the new identity. But there was still one loophole. He kept changing what he did. Push-ups one day, reading the next, meditation the day after. He had fixed the when, but not the what. And the brain negotiated again. Maybe just stretching today. Maybe shorter reading. Maybe nothing today. Variety was killing consistency. So he locked everything down. 20 push-ups, 10 minutes meditation, 10 minutes reading. Same thing, same order, same duration. For 90 days. People said he was robotic, too strict, obsessive. But they didn't understand what was happening. In week 4, the negotiation voice got quieter. In week 6, he started doing push-ups before he was consciously awake. Discipline was no longer a decision. It was a program. His brain had automated the sequence, just like a dancer learning choreography. Then life hit. He got sick. He had to travel for work. The schedule exploded. This is where 99% of people fall apart. Because they live inside a lie. If I can't do it perfectly, I won't do it at all. That lie destroys more habits than laziness ever will. Raphael remembered a Zen principle. Perfect practice is impossible. Continuous practice is everything. So he adapted. Sick. 2 push-ups, 1-minute meditation. No gym. Bathroom push-ups. Traveling. Meditation in the Uber. Reading on the plane. Not perfect, but continuous. That's the heart of Guji. A river doesn't stop flowing just because it becomes shallow. It keeps moving, even if it's only a trickle. He wrote down every obstacle that had ever broken him. No time. Bad mood. Guests at home. Travel. Stress. Fatigue. And he created a pre-solution for each. When X happens, right arrow, I do Y. No thinking. No deciding. Just responding. This one step turned him into a machine. A Yale psychologist proved it. When decisions are removed, the prefrontal cortex saves willpower for action, not argument. By day 70, his habits were so automatic. He didn't even remember completing them some mornings. That's when people started saying, "You're too serious. You're obsessed. That's not normal." Perfect. Because nothing extraordinary is normal. On day 90, Raphael completed the cycle. But something deeper had changed. He was disciplined. He was different. People saw it. They felt it. Some were inspired. Some were threatened. Because here's the truth. When your discipline exposes their excuses, they'll call you obsessed. When your consistency highlights their comfort, they'll call you extreme. When your habits make them question themselves, they'll say you need to relax. They don't want you to slow down. They want to stop feeling guilty for standing still. Consistency isn't about routine. It's about rebirth. To reach the level of discipline that scares people, you must kill a version of yourself. The version that negotiates. The version that makes excuses. The version that needs motivation. And replace it with someone new. A person who doesn't try. A person who doesn't break. A person for whom discipline is not a choice, but identity. That is Guji. Practice that sustains itself. Discipline that becomes who you are. So now the question is, what will your public declaration be? Which habit will you commit to with unbreakable discipline? Comment it below. And if this video rewired your understanding of discipline, Subscribe because the next videos will reshape your life. Remember, the discipline that scares others is the only discipline that changes you.